Cadabras and Alakazams and adventurers. We're back in Final Fantasy XIV. After a Lightfall-filled week of last week of me playing through Lightfall and not streaming, this game got updated today. I was a bit busy, so I did miss the 5-hour window period to get the tribal quest done one day ahead. But never the matter. We're here to do some Hildibrand, some tribal stuff, and some relic weapons. I know there's crafting. I think there's the crafting tools and the deep dungeon, which I'll be doing the deep dungeon with my FC, but because I don't have time to do that, my busy schedule. So, where are we going to go? Well, we're going back to Hildibrand, to Radzatan. Hop in the call. Yeah. So, what we have here is... Now, you are the Spectacle of Inspection, so that's the next Hildibrand stuff. Delian is ready to embark on another crusade of the truth. Do I need to unlock something to get the... you know what? We're gonna do it right, but I think it's best we turn off our weapon and put on our Spectre garb. The only time that I actually have this not died is on this glamour plate. So yeah, let's go for a bit of fun and hilarity. Sumire, what's suspiciously auspicious timing? I was thinking of you and suddenly you appear. As I'm sure you recall, Master Poo-Poo claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade, which is, of course, a mere cover of his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. But I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus I decide to bide my time, keep my eyes open, and let things play out. And no sooner had resolved it to do so when I received words concerning the Inspector. It seems I've made progress in tracking down our alien friend. This could be my chance. And I say my chance, because I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. Are you coming along, yes? The truth will out, or something truth adjacent. I wouldn't dream of letting you investigate Poo-Poo by yourself. And let's be on our way. They're headed to Palika's stand, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development. No. We need. If we're gonna need a proper. Hildibrand whacking away. I feel like I might as just get on the Whisper Mount because this is aggressively silly. We'll crank down background just to 50%. I wonder where we have to go. Hey there, Nashu. It's good to see you. Sumire, you came. The lunar crew is back together. Ah, my loyal associates. Come to admire the spectacle of inspection, have you? As well you should.
Look, Master Poo-Poo, Sumire has come to help. Thank you, Sumire. You're too kind.
You speak our language now? No Echo Universal Translator, what's it required?
It's no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic.
Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? Ahem. So did you narrow down your search of this to this particular area exactly? Well, my tried and true inspector senses, my tried and true inspector sense, my dear fellow, other perceptible and imperceptible signs point me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspecting technique, interrogation. Spread out everyone and question the locals on any poo-poo shaped sightings. Yeah, definitely Master Poo-Poo will definitely be the minion. And the Lafrit bunny moonface stance has to be and you're like, oh look, there's so many people now. Just checking out everyone's respective clans. Gee, I wonder where we have to go. Oh yes, I spotted such an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from the city markets. Only it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. This is like Dora the Explorer. Can you find the NPC we've got to talk to? Yeah, just look to the crowd of people gathering around one person. There he is! Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child, if not for the way it moved. Sort of a fruit of scamper. Creepy.
Any promising leads? No, the syrup goes over the pancakes.
Oh, Nashu. Laugh track. Sumire, have your investigations borne fruit? Apologies for that, folks. I just had to deal with a certain matter off screen. My own carefully crafted queries place an individual of Master Poo-Poo's proportions in the south of the Shroud. To the west, your sources say. I asked around, and there have been a few sightings in the jungle, somewhere to the north. We have sightings to the north, south, and west. That must mean Master Poo-Poo has more friends than he had realized. I am not that greedrous. I have precisely one friend in this world. Could it be doppelgangers? No. Too simple, too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which just means we need to... I can't believe I'm suggesting this. Split up and search the whole area. Fair proposition. Very well done. Oh, god damn it. Oh no. Oh, we have launching a search party. Hey, Godbert. Daddy Godbert, everybody. Father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of the Mandeville weapon forging, hoping to turn precipitation into inspiration, as it were. But I'm afraid this Burning Fields wooden men are... I'm afraid the Burning Fields wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Mayhap if I join you and the indomitable Sumire in your endeavour, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You're continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need an extra pair of eyes? As many as you can spare. As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, as a matter of fact. This village sits in the Shroud's east. So let's divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Ashu and I will head south. Sumire and Master Poo-Poo to the west, if you please. DeLorean and my father, you have the north. That's Delian. Also, the Shroud of the Sam has awfully big. How do we keep in contact? Let's just coordinate our efforts. I had special link pearls made for such an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like. Are you mad? The Charlans will listen to everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I wouldn't think their hearing's that good, but seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Godbert can hold on one on your team. The NSA are listening to our calls. Link pearls. What tremendous foresight. Let's proceed with our investigation. The inspector wishes to search the west of the jungle, yes? I'll follow your lead. Okay, the usual. Okay, so... granted, you can just, just get on a mount. You don't even need to walk. But what we will do is... a river flowing right at our feet. Many stars I've visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. Please, I'm drowning. I see no traces of my comrade. But what are these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours? Fellow people of a terrace? Vaguely shaped people, perhaps, but not people. Not particularly friendly either. Or those are a type of Sasquatch. By which I mean, no. There are a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. A terrace must be a wonderful start to call home. So rich in resources. The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty, if only... never mind that. We have a friend to find. No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furled individuals, are they surely one of your civilized races, yes? Also not people. Mind the poop showing. I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is as much as the same as another. Never mind. Well, never mind. Moving on. Somebody tells me a cutscene's going to take place here. Nothing. Not even a little bird circle in the grass. My friend I'm looking for. We grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream. To roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and supported one another until we had our starships of our very own. Then the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. But that is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me. Hello, is this thing on? This is Dashu! We think we may have found Poo-Poo's friend. Come to Persura as quickly as you can. Yes, let's take my starship. It's the fastest way. Oh, starship mount, a Poo-Poo, and maybe an emote? Meanwhile in Perusa, some sinister music is taking place. Hail, dear comrade of Master Poo-Poo, we come in peace. Pray, reveal yourself. Oh. What? What? Wait, you're the Bandrogas. I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice. Oh! That's under the dead man. Master Hildibrand. They say you are trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that you're no longer the case. Oh gods, it's one of the Walking Dead! Oh, look at this zombie one though, that's... Ah, greetings, friend. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men, and disciple to Master Hildibrand. What brings you here to Tavernier, and accompanied of Nalasea's infamous vegetable menace, no less? Allow me for some precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my screw grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Boja reached out our undead fraternity. And so at the behest I travelled afar to recruit a rotten Mandradroga. After making this acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, so he assured me we were no less rotten. Thus I did make the next for Lanacea that I might extend a fetid hand in friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? So I turned to the Treverian Truth, that reliable bastion of supernatural rumour-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matched the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith. One of our faithful readers. I'm pleased to see that even in death, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains. Yeah, really turns your chins like, oh, I got a fan, I got a reader. We cool. So we find ourselves in the case of the misappointed. So we find ourselves in the case of the misappropriated Mandrogas. This abductor will not evade my powers of discreetment. As soon as we still need a case to carry all these cases. An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far. Hey, that me. Imagine if that would be a two-person mount where someone gets abducted. That'd be funny. No. Bastard Poo-Poo would be driving it, and you're the one that's abducted. That may have been me. Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind. Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a Mandradroga with a solid ingredient. The main thing is that he is returned to us unharmed and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now, if you excuse me, we should be getting back to Talonal. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. I still haven't found your friend, Joe. My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. You seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade. I must believe your keen inspector sense to be a form of prognostication, but it was really just following your gut. I'm afraid that vague expectorial feelings will take us only so far. We have an entire world to search. And for that, we'd need, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors. An army of inspectors? Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildibrands, as I did before. Oh, no, let's not do anything rash. Here we go again. Oh dear, the ship's matter duplicator facilities have been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last. This clone is the last it'll ever produce. Yeah. I cloned myself. I cloned myself. Oh. So is this the clone? Oh my god. Low poly brand? Oh my god, that is freaking genius. Oh. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Oh no. Glamour when? My name is Brandy Hild. Inspector Brandhild? Why is he so blocky? The frickin' music. The cloning process must have failed partway through. Let me utilize this abnormality. No, let's not do anything rash. Oh no. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly likely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we are looking for extra helpers, I'd say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandy Hild. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. At least, I was gonna say, at least... so, male perfection right there. Oh. Gotta give it up for Godbert for fixing it. Okay. Lucky though as the Spectre may be, that Master Poo-Poo could easily attempt to replicate a living, thinking being. Alien technology is so advanced, I can scarce differentiate it from magic. I knew the duplicator had been unstable, but I pushed it to perform anyway. And now look at what I've wrought. Not only is this clone a poor imitation of the Inspector in form, but in force of personality as well. Blocky, brandy held. Oh, never a dull moment around the Mandeville men. Assistance. Please, allow me to be of assistance. I feel like it's brandy held. Okay. You made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks like good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of this case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be a part of it. Oh, look how shy he is. Oh, he really is very charming. Generational bonding. Generational bonding. Unpursued Hildibrand seeks to resume the search for Poo-Poo's comrade. As unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready to once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps it was our strategy. We need a new approach. Ahem. If I may. Oh, assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, I might. I forgot there's a pointer minion. Oh, good, yeah. Then, might we not instead attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel would have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We should review said reports. Those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, and saucer-like naturally, then we remove instances of which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea! Haha! Ha ha ha! Just the kind of brilliance one might expect with one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion. Well done, Inspector! I had hoped I have not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original, after all. I have a stack of Mac issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poopa can help me sift through them. I can cross off the sightings that were definitely him, shall we? Got a bit too loud all the mounts. Yeah, I love how Hildibrand has not bothered changing. You just need to change. He's too busy being on the case. Inspector Hildibrand, Inspector Brandyhild, with unexpected introspection. I think I just twisted my tongue. Dorian has taken Master Pooper to pursue his store of past publications. Let's enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. Scene transition. We finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo has visited, it turns out there was only one sighting of a flying saucer in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by the Imperial soldier named Numerous, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there's no meaningful details. We must visit the soldier fellow in Garlemald and ring him the entire tale. I agree. That's our only lead. We have no choice to follow up onto it. Well, to Camp Broken Glass. I presume I'm getting a cheeky teleport. No, I got a teleport. Okay, cool. Core! Never gets any warmer here, does it? Everyone present and accounted for? We appear to be missing Master Delian. My apologies, but I had a hunch, and I thought I might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our Numerous is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier. Were they able to point you in the direction of this Numerous chap's posting? Yes, Numerous is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Form Patents. We should head over there and hope we can spare a few moments to talk. The chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in that unseasonal attire? Oh, our Mandeville man's on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandevilles. Spooky Tower. God, frickin' Endwalker was some of the best. Some of the best ever. And the fact that, oh wow, what are these gigantic things? We call that a motorway. Motorway? What? See, that's a radio. The fuck's a radio? Okay, just alien, okay. I just have a distinct feeling that Brandy Hild is just going to be a cash shop item. Hello, is there Numerous here? I'm Delian, the editor-in-chief of the Treverian Truth. I've come to follow you up on your eyewitness account. The editor-in-chief himself. What an honor. I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know was in my submission. I've not left to tell. Unless you've something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. That was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated into an all-out war, you understand. I've been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon. I was actively surveying for enemies when a silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presumed. So I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? Oh, we're at war. I wasn't about to venture into the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there, somewhere. We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have any idea where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Then we best have a God's own look. Garlemald's capital region encompasses miles and miles of icy wilderness. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon? More or less, I think. And our artisanalist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. Thank you. Calculating. That should be sufficient. Thank you. I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,000... fucking music. I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location. Give it a take a few yalms. How the sad house did you arrive to that conclusion? Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Assuming the craft belongs to Master Poopoo's comrade, is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to offer the same conclusion, but once again, he has beaten me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brandyhild! I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. Improves the chances of research from near hopelessness to rather hopeful. Let's go find this fallen saucer, shall we? Poo poo! I gotta check the gold saucer after this. The villain from Danganronpa strikes again. The Blackened. For the record, that's what they called it in Danganronpa, so you know. Can't blame me for being Danganronpa reference appropriate. So after this, we're gonna get the Mandeville weapon. we're going to upgrade our harp bow. And then after that, we will do the Loperate tribal quest line. It's good to get all my crafters at 90. Oh boy. Because after that, there's like a deep dungeon and crafting tools. I'll be doing that all off screen with, my mates and who just wants to see me craft. Like, I'll just do some crafting, not too much crafting. It looks like I can talk to the NPCs. Do you always have such precise coordinates when hunting otherworldly phenomena? I just want to speak with the people, like, what about you, Nashu? Nashu, you've got someone following you. Hot soup. Blazing heart. Wherever could it be? Ah, tut tut, silence please. I must still my mind and quest afield with my senses. Had someone taught to record the wind speed and direction, might have calculated the crash site to its nearest ilm instead. Looks like it's over there. Although promising at first glance, a closer inspection reveals this to be the wreckage of some vanquished war machina. I want to see what the pot says. God damn. Oh, I don't have the squat emote. Damn it. Oh man, damn it. If I did 10 more if I did 3 more of those, I would be able to squat with Godbird. Oh, such an invigorating climate. Okay, let's just check out this half-buried pot. Aha, a pot. Half buried in the snow. Not any alien to speak of. But all these people surrounding clearly has to mean something. Scorched metal plating. Ah, this should do. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating. A starship like Poo-Poo's could well have been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. Well, where's the rest of it? Oh, what have you found there, Sumire? An exterior panel! This is for my friend's starship, I'm sure of it. Debris from the crash landing. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Other possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as of yet party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all? I'd say this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. Has anyone seen Nashu? I should mention it. Where is my loyal assistant? Uh-oh. Help! You've got to help! My beloved Miss Nashu's been kidnapped! Some clad claiming to be
An agent of Dr. Legay came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Sumire must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech servicing facility. Don't forget that part. The gall, the determination, the audacity, my stalwart aide, spirited away under my very nose. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I assume? Me? Oh no, I wish, I just happened to be passing through this snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No, two alike, and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go save Miss Nashu. Don't know why I've got a bit of a southern accent, but ignore me. At last, a chance to stretch my legs. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall. They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious. Oh. Another abduction. Yet all I can do is wonder who that odd young man was. The way he smelled so strongly of cheese. Oh, we got a fight. I've collected what evidence remained from the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait in case of the abducted assistant calls. Surprised that we're actually doing a fight, but sure. Got my Manderville bow. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel, you are now plays Hildibrand. We shall fall. All shall fall before Supreme Legee. And with this new improved body, revenge shall finally be mine. I hope we get to place Hildibrand. You will release Nashu this instant. What are you doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely. Ho-ho, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Sumire. We'll tackle this menace as father and son, the Manderville men together. Agreed. They gotta perform a fusion dance? Well, I will not waste my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Tired tugs, time to earn your pay. Please let me play as Hildibrand. Oh, a little warm-up before the main event. Get them! I get to play as Godbert? Oh my god, yes! Oh my god! It's like, I think I got my crafter mentor status because... Damn right. Oh, I can't pose. Alright, which one of you needs a pick your move, Grandpa? Your lackeys were found lacking.
Your lackeys were found lacking. Come and face your fate. Fucking Limerick Godbert. That was beautiful. Oh, we're doing damage to him. There's 5 missiles. Oh, I think you're meant to drop kick them all in one go. Oh, we've broken your toys. Okay. Send back Hildibrand. Your old man can handle this. And I was just getting started. Bravo, father. He stopped all them on by sidestepping. I'll crush you myself. I can't wait till Limit Break his Godbird. It's gonna be sick. Okay. Let's seize the advantage. I pressed the limit break button. Here we go. Now's our chance. No. The Manderville Men. Dramatic finish! Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Don't get ahead of yourselves. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I have saved something special just for you. Brandihild, don't sacrifice yourself. Oh no. Could I get a heroic sacrifice? Oh, wait, I've seen this before. Volleyball. No. Oh, we broke Nashu out of jail. Yeah, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep? Oh, thank God Brandihild is still alive. Oh, nicely done, Inspector Brandihild.
Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please, I am but a pale imitation of your ideal. I knew keeping company with the famous Sumire would lead me to a worthy challenge, worthy breaking a sweat at least. You've done all the work for me. I'll just be very sad about it, like, you've done all the work for me. Oh, so it's rude of us not to share a slice of the action, yet even vaunted champions such as yourself must rest their bodies and let others rise to the occasion from time to time. The villain is vanquished, and Nasu returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Rad's at hand and regroup and retake our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Poo-Poo. I am certain of it. Take heart and let us continue the search. Poo-Poo! I forgot there's like a anime outro song. Oh, now you teleport me back to Rad's at hand. So let's talk with Nashu. Can we speak with Nashu? I remember standing in the snow and dreaming of being warmed, and suddenly I wasn't cold anymore. Isn't that odd? Maybe I should fall asleep in uncomfortable places more often. Okay, so... To Garlemald and back we've journeyed, and yet just the beginning of our case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends. The shard of saucer we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries. Wait for me, Inspector. I don't know which way is onwards. I should follow him, shouldn't I? Wait for me. A final word from yours truly, if I may. The complexities of Godbrand's techniques had got me flummoxed. I confess, I do not believe this recent spot of exertion has provided me with the inspiration I required. When you're ready to proceed with our endeavour, pray drop a word, Master Gerald Sears. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting. I thank you for assisting my investigation, Sumire. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, yet I am now closer to exposing Poo-Poo's well-concealed conspiracy. It is what it is. He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Meanwhile, someone in Tavenir. The plot thickens and curdles. You took my coin and failed. What audacity should you return, seeking my largeness once more? I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know a path of victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestations of the divine. You have my attention. Alien friends with strange technology. Cloning yourself can lead to tragedy. But sometimes you get what you don't expect. A blocky man of quality, Inspector Brandy Hild. Flat-faced for sure, but still sharp as a tack. See you, Inspector. I'm tempted to sing that at a karaoke at a con. Okay. There we go. Well oiled. That's for the next step, which I think we need to unequip our Manderville weapon. So our weapon will look like this. Our weapon looks like this. It's a harp. With a horn. All the bells and whistles you'd expect. But now, Geralt, please note that completing this well-oiled, you receive a Manderville weapon for a bird. Please ensure that you've changed your desired job before speaking with Geralt. Undertake this quest as a bird. So this will get us to the next piece of the puzzle. Geralt isn't immediately shooing you away, which means he must have something to share. Sumire, how do you find that Manderville weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was a hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvellous. Still, you can always be better. That sounds like Godbert's ready to build on the bare bones of which we've produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship. Ooh. Oh man. Talking for so long, haven't had a drop of water. Yeah. Sumire, so good of you to come. I've had my nose bared in a mystifying manual for what feels like an age or more. At least 4 months, at least. But my decoding efforts may have borne delicious fruit. Would seem to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry. We must employ yet another variety of meteorite. Much as one produce sparks by mashing one's rock against another. Verkranjite in this case. The true key of this process, however, is something rather more intangible. Don't you be hanging up your overdramatic peacock? Tell us already. My ancestor's tome is... well, that's as much of a journal as it is an instructional guide. And Godbrand's details a history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well.
thus removed himself from the furthest reaches of the wilds, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. Post-battle clarity filled his spirit, and a miracle of miracles, his very next attempt of augmentation was a resounding success. As you see, the missing ingredient in Hildibrand's recipe for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessing of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Sumire, following a mildly horrendous encounter with one Dr. Legay. However, I contend, Master Geralt, with your martial meditation as of yet woefully inadequate. You take me mashing skulls instead of ingots. Somehow it will improve my forging instincts. I guarantee it. In fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suspect the next rung of Mandeville mastery will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Sumire, if you'd be so kind to join Master Geralt at Windveft, I shall be with you momentarily. The hammering continues. He wants me to fight some poor sap at a Windveft. Waste of bloody time if you ask me. Bam-ba-dam. Looking at the time, we won't have time for the tribal quest. We could do that tomorrow. We could do a quick tribal quest. It wouldn't take like half an hour. My time is precious, unfortunately. But you know, we got some good... but we'll get to see what the next step is for this is at least. Hopefully I have enough materials. Do we have to do fates, or... We'll figure out what we have to do anyway. Well, here I am. So where's my perfect opponent? Here to begin. I see capital. Follow me and we shall get this clarifying combat underway. The fact that I'm still wearing my Mandeville outfit, but I got up. A flimsy little mammoth. Oh, I ain't a warrior, but feast shards and knees corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin will be on the smithy. As it should be, which is why I've set this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. Father, may I wreck his shit now? Right then, let's do this. Prepare to be air juggled. Cheeky little bastard. I know what this calls for. A generous application of Mandeville mandated lubrication. He's so lubricated and handsome.
What did you just slap me with? How would I have the finest Salamanderville? Only the finest Salamanderville, my good man. Feel it, sink it into your muscles and augment your natural prowess. 'Tis the oil of champions. I know, I do feel oddly powerful. Okay. Did that count? Ha! Take that, Tin Man! Just the look I'm giving, like... Because I'm so short. Oh, what a rush. I've never wanted to forge Summit so badly. Is this that bottle enlightenment she was on about? The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, your enhancements are sure to be flawless. Let's get to work. For your job is to bargain for meteorite chunks from... Jubrana. Or no one knows the supplier with the coordinate we need. Oh, we're just... Okay, I'll head back and warm up the furnace. Ho-ho. Even at its weakest, watching my mammoths do battle is always a treat. Yes. I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set on his lowest parameters. Oh, yet the Samanderville does stimulate circulation. It has no other special effects. The most daunting opponent, you see, is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in what is perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real. Now, if you'd be so kindly to procuring the chondrite, I must attend to my part of the preparations. So how much is it going to cost me? As I know, I have chunks of complimentary coordinate can be obtained. Okay, if it requires the weekly tome, so I'm going to be annoyed, but it's a good thing I have max tomes. Because I don't know what to buy with them. Oh, the exact same. Done. The Mandeville harpo in your inventory or chest deliver it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll do the tribal quest line tomorrow, which means I'm going to be another day behind. But it is 8:30 and my time of like... that could be like another hour of reading. And I ain't got time for that. Huh, the furnace is roaring and ready. Let's have them new space rocks then. Here you go. Now I get to see what my bow's gonna look like. Right then. Send for his lordship and she'll break the hammer and tongs. Ooh, nice and glowy. Success! Our collaborative masterpiece, taken to new heights. the amazing Manderville harp bow. What did I tell you? 'Tis the undeniable results of your martial awakening. Still, have me doubts on that front, but aye, 'tis a thing of beauty nonetheless. On the topic of masterpieces, Sumire, should you desire to refine any other Manderville ornaments in your possession, then pray call upon my artisanal protege here. He too has found the enlightenment in the crucible of battle, and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand. Gonna get my scholar, summoner, and samurai at the ready. Oh, and Dark Knight as well. Aye, I'll be around as usual to make sure it all meets me demanding standards. Now you're pleased with your weaponry's new appearance, by the by, or would you be perhaps more enamoured with its previous incarnation? Oh, I don't understand the attraction of simple elegance. Which is why we've begun offering a line of Manderville weapon replicas. I'm opening a storefront here on the trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage as you feel so inclined. AKA, don't worry, you can glam that. If you don't like the glows, just make it a glamour. And I thought Rowena was a glutton for commerce. Bitch, please, I own a casino. Our work is as aesthetically pleasing as it is practical. It would be foolish to leave such an obvious business venture untapped. Merchant talk aside, how much longer till we properly perfect your ancestors' creations? I get the feeling we've scarce scratched the surface. Excellent question, and a difficult one to answer. I'm breaking the cipher. I've come to realize that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set. Incomplete? You can't be serious. Where's the bloody rest of it then? Presently unknown, finding the continuation of Godbrand's guide shall consume my waking hours. But then, occupying a table in the mail lane will consume mine. You're lucky they've got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologize for the interminable delays. Fare thee well, my friends. I shall depart on my quest without further ado. Manderville weapon replicas can now be purchased from a house Manderville vendor. And it's a slightly better weapon. Hey, we got an achievement. Show me in a trophy as well. So wait, shield. Oh, look at that arrow. That arrow's looking swanky. Nice blue glow. I like it. So... Okay, it's only £1,000. That's nothing, that's perfect. As you can see, I've got Dark Knight, Samurai, Bard, Summoner and Scholar. Yeah, those are the only ones I've got at 90. Because I'm still working my way through. I'm going to learn Black Mage during the weekend. Get them up to 60 so I can get the Garo event title and gear. And then, you know, work my way up and do healers last. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today, folks. We got to have some good laughs with Brandy Hild. I'm looking forward to just checking they put out some orchestration rolls. And maybe, like, I don't know, some glamour. That'd be funny. But yeah, I've been your host, the great KDB.
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you all for those random people that did, in fact, give a little goosey gander of my stream. We will be back later this week, preferably, hopefully tomorrow, to do the tribal quest, and then tribal quest line tomorrow, Little Lady's Day on Friday. Like, we're gonna just at least have a little bit of Final Fantasy this week, because I want to at least, cover the patch. Just time-wise, I am a bit. Time-wise is a bit skint, you could say. But that's just be that. That's it for housekeeping. But as you can see, I've got some tomies to get, so I'm going to be working on that all week. But in the meanwhile, I will do the. I wish I could cover the deep dungeon, but we could, because that's up to the mercy of queues and with random people. I'd rather just do that by myself. Apologies for that, but we will definitely to do the tribal stuff. And then when 6.4 drops, oh boy, we're gonna have I do want to cover all of 6.4 when that comes out, probably in the next month and a half, maybe 2 months. It shouldn't. I'm going to say definitely end of April, beginning of May. I think is when the next patch will drop. Right before Final Fantasy XVI, Credit Business Division Unit 3 is up to their proverbial tits. Like, the game is done, they're just polishing it to a fine sheen. Yoshi P makes his games like that. But anyway, folks, as I said, I've been your host, the great KDB. This has been, you've been joining me and Sumire Yumite. We wish to give you a lovely Eastern bow, goodbye, and we'll see you then. Take care, folks.